Okay, welcome to another session of Overtime Coding. Today we'll be focused on a company called the Floor Guys, or a startup, Floor Guys. So this is their Facebook page. So it says membership. I'm not sure if it's the Floor Guy or the Floor Guys. This is where I found them, and basically this is the information that I found on there. Basically what they do, and this is a WhatsApp and expert within flooring services, saying it's based in Gauteng. I'm not sure of how much is in Gauteng and how much is South Africa as a whole, right? And then this is their dashboard. This is their current homepage. Have homepage standard, of course, with some services, because it is a service site. Then of course the view, enlarge, and close on that one, and then a couple of areas we can save browse service by category, which we will show how to add, and then a couple of other sections, including the gallery as well, and how it works, basically a section of how it works. And then we also have a service section or services section. So this one will be simple, and they can add more up until the maximum that they have. Select one. Yes, is the high prices because the test space, of course, it does say not operating as usual. You can add the code. So now there's 2 instead of a 1, and then we can register 1, and then proceed to code checkout. Then we have a service location. So besides service location, in most cases can help them calculate the fee of how much it will be, their call out and everything. Then you can set all of this, and then you can submit and download a code, right? So we're gonna just set some information on here. From here they can submit this code request on this space, right? So which means that they have it, and admin from there they can just go back to home, and that will be cleared on there, right? It does have a loading state. We're going to improve the loading state, and then what it looks like, if we check on here, let's come on to the admin space, then we just check basically the services. As you saw on there, the services that we have on there, it means that we should be able to add another one. So that add service, we can add it on here, which means that they should be able to have a user they have their admin user create another service, and then we check basically the bookings. So basically this is where that message that has been sent came from. So you see from John on here, processing, and it was 5.4. And then we can also view the order, what they ordered, and then download it as well. So which means that what the user has on this location, basically it means that what they've downloaded, that admin has this as well, right? And then basically call out fee setups. This is basically call out fee setup, so that they can set like an address, and then after setting this address, then they set the amount, so that the user will know what the call out fee to that space is, to that location is. And then their users is their admin users, which they have, right? And then basically this is where now they can update the pages, aside from just adding products. So updating the pages is updating all their areas in the home space, and their images that you see on there, titles and everything else, including the gallery images. And then this basically fully works, and does apply to our NGO space, where we setting this up for them to be able to use without having to do any sign up on our system or anything. So this is it for this session. And the Floor Guys, basically of course their logo on there, the Floor Guys. This is not the official one. This is something that we came up with just to get this going, and then we will be pushing this to them, and hopefully are able to make contact with them, because there's not much on here, but at least the number we will be able to make contact and send one of the videos we set up for TikTok as well, and are able to communicate and see how far we can push the project forward.